So the next dish we're going to do is very hearty because we're going to pair it with a wine that is equally as hearty. So here we go. We're going to start off with doing the Christmas lima beans. This is all in the recipes too as well, but we just kind of wanted to show you the degree of caramelization that we need the mirepoix to be. So this is olive oil. It's a fair amount of olive oil. We're going to toast a little bit of the garlic with its sleeves on, or the skins on. We add the mirepoix, which is a carrots, onions, celery. Contrary to popular belief, you can and should season your components that are going into the bean pot. So as we're caramelizing our beans, let me show you the Christmas lima beans that have been reconstituted in, again, triple formulated water, filtered water. If you don't have triple formulated water, use whatever bottled water you like to drink. I suggest using either Evian or Aqua Panna, as those are the creamiest out of the easily purchased bottled waters that are out there. So I'm getting a good caramelization on here. Moisture is drawing out. I have purple, yellow, and orange carrots, celery, and I have red and white onions. We're going to add sprigs of thyme. And you're probably asking, why are we going through this step? Can't you just pour it all into a pot and boil it and it'll cook? Absolutely you can. The caramelization adds a different depth of flavor. It adds a little bit more sweetness and just a touch of bitter too as well. You need all those components. Have a full flavor profile. I like to use a pressure cooker to do my beans in. I find it to be gentle cooking as well as really fast cooking as well. And it keeps everything all in the same environment, and it pushes all the flavors kind of together. Kind of smell all the aromatics, and it just has this really lovely flavor or aroma. The thyme is toasting. The olive oil, I use a fair amount of olive oil because I believe olive oil gives it a lot of flavor. This might look and seem unorthodox, but I'm getting all of the water that we use to soak these beans, and I've soaked these for 48 hours. I'm adding this to the pot. I'm going to bring this up to a boil, and then I'm going to add it to my pressure cooker. So this also speeds up the process, so you don't have to put cold items into a pressure cooker and have your pressure cooker struggle getting to temperature. So I'm bringing it up to temperature, and as you've seen too as well, I seasoned it very liberally. Liberal amount of pepper too as well. Again, this is exactly how we do it at the restaurant. Josh, you want to pour that into the, yeah. I like to add a little bit of butter just to kind of round it up. Let me finish off with a little bit of parsley. Again, that adds a little bit of a citrus tone to it. It's an old Chef Keller trick, a little sherry vinegar. As Vanessa will tell you later on, acid brings everything together. So we're utilizing some of the mirepoix that we use to cook the beans with. So there's a little bit of carrot, there's a little bit of onion. And here is our 8-hour almond smoked short rib with the bone in. Was cooked with the bone in, and took the bone out and made almost like a little filet. When I utilize anything that I've cooked for such a long time, I like to reintroduce raw green or chlorophyll because it just brings a freshness back. Just a slight bit of lemon. And there's a dish. Braised Christmas lima beans with 6 to 8 hour smoked bone-in short rib. Enjoy.